Hi everyone, this is my Exploring the GTS job market for month 10 with Jason. The first job that I found was for a writer and editor for Habitat for Humanity. Now, what the storyteller would be hired to do is to really create content and publish that content to the website, as well as depict the work that the Habitat for Humanity does throughout the world, and really engaging with the target audience and taking into consideration the Habitat for Humanity message. This fits into gaming and transmedia storytelling this month because we all tell stories through different ways and through different perspectives. And having, another person come in and really look into, a personal brand and really try to portray that through words. It's a really cool idea, and I think that it fits perfect into what we learned this month. The second job that I found for storytelling was for a creative producer for a company called Sweetgreen, which is a healthy fast food restaurant that is trying to take over Los Angeles, California. So, with this, a creative producer really thinks about telling a story through different platforms as well as photography, and video, things like that that can be posted to social media to really get people in. This month in GTS, we really learned about different ways to tell a story. You can tell a story through a video game, through a movie, through music. You can honestly tell a story through almost anything. So, being able to be a creative producer for this company, you'll also be able to do that and tell a story through different platforms, even on social media. The first job that I found was for a development producer for a company in Seattle, Washington. I chose this because you have to have experience in different parts of media, such as journalism, film, television, or you have to have experience with digital media development or a writer or producer kind of title. And you also have to know how the nonfiction film industry works, as well as transmedia and digital. This fits into this month because you have to know how to tell a story through the different platforms, as well as keep people engaged to what you're trying to tell them and what story you're really trying to get across. This is the second job that I found, and it's one of my favorite because it's for an assistant professor position, including transmedia storytelling and production at Montclair State University. Now, what they're doing is actually having a professor teach how to use different communications and different media disciplines over different types of platforms, as well as using a wide range of tools. For me, I felt that this was super important and fits in perfectly to GTS this month because that is what Jason did for us, being able to teach somebody else about transmedia storytelling and transmedia production and what really goes into the different platforms, the different types of stories that you can tell through different platforms and different ways of really communicating to somebody. For job one, I found a creative director for 343 Industries and specifically really working with Halo. Now, why this fits into gaming and transmedia storytelling is because in the job description, it says that this person has to be able to drive themselves for innovation and craftsmanship, and they have to be inspired by the way of bringing Halo to a whole new level. So my job two was for a remote game writer, which is a contract offsite for Pixelberry Studios. Now, what the individual will actually be doing is taking a game, brainstorming with a team of individuals, be able to craft characters, plots, and different concepts, and really see their writing come to life in a game. So, they have to be able to work well with the team as well as test. I felt like this fits in perfectly with GTS this month because the writer has to be able to write for a game and write for a gamer and be able to write a from a different variety of perspectives and really establish a style and tone for the game itself, which ends up being what is put on the console or the PC and what you're really able to see and the story come to life.